Hello, I'm FKX Toycat, and you might recall how about 6 months ago, Minecraft was massively expanding their operations by hiring a lot
Hell doesn't go, also I restarted the stream. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Are you physically going somewhere to pick it up, or what? I get fucking robbed for 20 bucks. What? So, like, are they gonna ship it to you, or? No, yeah. Fucking answer me. Yeah, are they gonna like ship it to you or something? Hmm. God, the 12th? Yeah. Hmm. Are you watching stream? Mm. They got the game for cheap. Loading or something. What I'm doing right now is I'm changing the parts in the car to the muddy perk. That way I can go faster off-road in my street car, because this race is a rally raid race but with a street car, and I need to re-roll the parts so I can get the correct perk. What? Alright, this will probably do. And if not, I'll just use Nitro Chemist. Oh yeah, this is the Rally Cross event, but with a street car. There's perks that you can put on your parts that increases the turning on your bikes, but cars in general is much better. There's no hypercar bikes, there's no drag bikes, there's only street race bikes, and the Hurricane is the best street race car, even better than the bike, so. I like bikes too, but they're just so irrelevant in this game. That's the problem with them. Gotta turn. I hate using street race cars. It's already a bad run. That's a good thing about Summit activities, is you can restart them very fast. But that's all really Summit. Like, if you're doing Summits, you're gonna have to retry a bunch of events quite a few times if you really want to get Platinum. No, not yet. Keyword. You're gonna have to level up a vehicle of every category all the way to their max perk level. And for example, I have to use the street race car. So if you don't have the street race car, then you're kind of fucked for that event. And you don't have any of the icon point levels. Well, you won't for quite a while. And then to get a lot of them takes time too. Basically, it just takes time. It's not difficult, it's just time. And wall riding really isn't the strategy, but in this race it is. If it's like something really sharp turn, wall riding is always the answer. Eh, I'm not looking forward to having to redo this summit, but you know. I just don't want to have to keep doing events over, but that's what's gonna happen. So I'm thinking Nitrochemist will probably be the way to go in this one. Or you just can't get higher. What's the fast? Well, Cause fuck him, that's why. Fun, right? It's probably one of my least favorite hypercar races, but you know. I just remembered something. I need to turn the gear shift down on this car, so it needs to shift earlier. Because you hear the car hitting the rev limit, but staying at it rather than actually shifting. Air distribution up, turn these down. To that one to the left. What I just did was I made more of my weight go towards the front of the car, like the suspension, you know, more of a suspension. It's hard to describe, yeah. That way the back of the car will actually slide more other than the front, so I can actually turn. Now my car will turn and it will not hit the rev limit and stay at it. You know how like at the end of the gear it'll stay there for like 2 seconds? We're trying to it's hard to describe. Yeah, well, you know when a car hits their top speed, right? It'll just go vern 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 because it can't go. Yeah, right, I said that. The car will stay at its rev limit but not shift gears for like a solid 2 seconds, and we're trying to decrease the time that it takes for it to shift, and turning down the gear shift does that. This is a shitty car with high-end parts on it, so it does that, so you have to customize it. Controller, you wanna you can swap between settings. Manual in this game is a bit faster, but not, you know, like if you do manual then fine, but if you're normal, if you're like custom to automatic, I wouldn't recommend going manual. I mean, R1's the clutch button, so well, and I think square was clutch and shifting's R1. No fucking hell, I hate this race. Yes. The start of this race is also fucking terrible. But there's you always start in last place, which is kind of annoying. I need to, but it'll fuck me over later in the race if I take it slow now.
I'll stop talking so you can start driving.
I know how to do race lines. I'm just saying that you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. You don't know what I'm talking about. You think you know what I'm talking about. You don't. When I say it'll fuck me over later, I understand that I could go slower, but going slower it will screw me over less. No. Ah, you're right, but in another way wrong. You solve one problem, but create two more.
I don't know why anyone else is even bothered.
Ooh, you fucking niggers. That there was accelerating while braking, which is, you could say, like a coast in this game, which is what I needed to be doing. Then I put too much power into the car, and it's just that. Yep. Holy fuck, I never plan to do that race ever again, no. I don't care. I don't understand how some people get their times, like... That's like 38 seconds or some shit, 28 faster than mine. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. There's some people like this dude Tagasuki, he like tryhards the game and fucking gets created. I mean, you take your racing lines, and accelerating on the turns is a lot better than slowing down. I mean, of course, when you don't crash, obviously. Yeah, and then this is the points leaderboard. Is he even doing summits anymore? He's normally always top 10. Huh, I haven't seen him in a while then. Yeah, all these are new people to the leaderboards. It's weird. Ah, man, I don't want to do that escape. All these people used a drag car, but I have way too much traffic to even try. It's like the whole city is just going under evacuation whenever I need to do the speed trap or this escape. Like how my car popped before it even started. Yeah, drag edition. Well, it's a Corvette Stingray drag, but fucking hell, the car. In fact, this car is annoying. This car itself is. It's my controller's dead zones are too high in it. But there's so much fucking. I don't understand. God damn it. Why? The whole city is under evacuation. Fuck. This is the only way to get past like 6,000 meters on this escape. And everybody else I watch do it has like no traffic. But no, me, it's a whole highway full. The problem with most drag cars is you have to warm their tires, but in the Stingray you don't have to like at all. Oh, I just realized something. Let's go in here. I did this. I had the air distribution all the way down. The lower you turn the distribution, the faster your car goes. You know, if I turned it all the way up, I'd have maximum turning, but in a drag, you just spin out from the power of the car. So. Also, why are half my nitric in this parts in this one? It's kind of retarded. I also could do a drag, because why not? I don't know. There's a nitro glitch that you can do in drag races, but I don't know if it works anymore. Hopefully it does, because it's a pretty cool glitch. No, here. In one of my videos, it was just called Nitro Glitch. You could tell the car would rev limit, and if you it's like impossible to rev limit a drag, even with double nitro and everything. It's like impossible because you can't go that fast. The only highest speed you can go in this game is 447 miles an hour. So doing that in a drag you can't do, obviously. So the fifth gear, the top, like the maximum speed you can go in fifth gear is 447, but you're not going to get that high. And what the nitro glitch would do is it would rev limit you all the way that fast. And that's another good thing about the Stingray, is it does not lose traction very easily unless you just don't warm the tires at all. What'd they say?
You're gonna need to swap out the timing chain on your engine. What? That's okay, because now we can afford to replace parts that are
Hold up, let me go check myself.
duct tape it back together.
YouTube, exit out of this Minecraft video. The gear shifts. In this game, I'm not explaining this again. Very difficult to type while driving, but
The engine a bit more and squeeze a little extra performance out of it. Glad we're in a place where we can do that.
yeah. I'm assuming they patched it because I wasn't able to hit it there. I'm gonna add this person. Someone asked Nate if I could play with them, so let's add someone. Oliver. Andy. Yeah. Andy. How am I watching? Super Saiyan. Yeah. He's missing like 5 levels of Super Saiyan. There's 1 through 3, then SSG, which is Super Saiyan God, and then you have the I'm not done, but I will be done now. Super Saiyan. Oh. Alright, let's invite this dude to the crew. I'm gonna invite you to my party, Oliver. Alright, I invited him to thy party. You in stream? You in thy stream? Whole random stranger. Hi.
How many people have the crew here?
Oh, it's just me right now.
So you're waiting for it to download?
Kinda.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Well, yeah, for PlayStation it's like $60, and I wouldn't. When you can get on eBay for like 20.
It's used.
He got a brand new version. The guy must have just never played it.
Well, then you have bad prices.
I mean, for $20 for a $60 game, that's not bad.
Gosh, game in this situation. They need to put a better price for it.
Yeah, so $20 is still relatively low considering it was just on sale, yeah.
I just realized if you're in your home, maybe your windows on your car roll up and down.
Yeah, and your doors. You can do it in HQ too. Also, you should turn your mic down a tad bit, slightly too loud. Oh. Jesus.
What?
Yeah, I flipped my car.
Here.
Yeah. To the river we go.
Maybe why because my map was on good.
Yeah. Oh god, they're catching up. I'm just sitting. I'm streaming it, so I'm just doing random races. I was doing Summit earlier, but I'm getting tired of the Summit. It's annoying. I'm gonna get Platinum for sure, but I just don't want to redo the events. Race, which is that's what you're talking about. We can do one now. I'm saying I could stream it, and me and him can do it. All right, I'm down. I already have a. Oh yeah, and there's a pretty. Well, no, what you're not getting, Oliver, is if a friend has it unlocked, you can do it too. So when he gets the game, I can just bring him in, and he'll. Yeah, he'll probably be like icon level the second he finishes it. Also, what level are you? Your star? Okay, I'm like on 1,000. No, you join my crew because I have it unlocked also, and I have the hardest difficulty done, so.
How much do I get?
If we do it on the hardest difficulty,
Why don't we just do it on normal hard?
no, we're gonna do it on Ace because that's the most cash for my time.
What?
We're doing it on Ace, the hardest difficulty. Are your hypercars 320 yet?
Oh.
No.
Minus 297.
Yeah, that's big yikes. What hypercar do you have?
I have the Bugatti, blah blah. It's called a Bugatti Chiron?
Bugatti Chiron.
Chiron?
That's you have the Bugatti Veyron. It's French, so that's a V instead of a C. It's Bugatti Veyron. I have all 5 Bugattis, all 320, but it doesn't matter which one you use. If your car is not 320, you're probably going to be stuck with the AIs, so I'm going to use my Carbon Edition. That'll be cooler. Well, yeah, they're all the same car. I mean, they're all level 320, so it wouldn't matter what I use, so. Did you buy crew credits to buy that car? Hold on. Fast travel to me.
But I'm at the, yo, I was already there.
Well, deal with it. Yeah. There's a annoying thing about the crew is people being in your crew but they're still invisible and not loading in. So if you don't load in within like the first 10 seconds, I'm gonna back out and send you a new invite. Which look.
I actually don't want to be yeah, just don't require switching.
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but normally in the second time anyways it always works.
What? I'm asking why.
Hold on. Actually, well, hold on. I'm gonna abort the race. You need to do it too. I forgot something. So, do you have any yellow parts on your Veyron? Okay, well, to increase my profit off of this race, I'm gonna get like 2.5 times the followers and like 30% extra cash, which is a lot for this race. And that's because I didn't have the parts on. What you need to do is grind a hypercar race and get your car up to level 320, then get a bunch of yellow parts. Yeah, I wasn't saying it to flex, but what I meant by that was you need to grind.
Just trying to get all my Bugatti attacks.
Yeah, and doing this race is not the way to do that. The fastest hypercar race is Big Land, or, you know, money efficient would be Latrell's car. We're gonna do this, yeah. But I'm just saying it's not efficient for money or parts actually.
What? Why do I get 225k?
I'm gonna get 400,000 due to my parts. You're gonna get like 300,000. What I mean money efficient is for how long it takes to do this race. It's not worth it, because if I did Latrell's car, which is what, like 8 minutes, I get like 43,000, and I do that like 4 times, I'll have, you know, like 300,000. Yeah, I can understand that too. But this race is once you progress in the game, you'll realize it's not. The sucky thing about being Icon 1000 and unlocking this car is its acceleration is garbage. Like, I'm still gonna win, but I think your top speed should out top them. Oh yeah, I forgot the stream stopped. Are you still watching the stream, Nate? Yeah, we're still in a race. I just paused to look at something and then I forgot that it was multiplayer, so I can't pause. But in this race, even if you're at like 70% behind the AIs, you'll still catch up, because the last part is just all highway. 30 minutes, but AIs will take 45 minutes-ish to complete the race. Yes. It's the best explanation for it. You need to turn your arrow distribution up. You need to go into your car's pro settings and you need to change some stuff. God, this Carbon Edition is so slow. The X. I don't recommend using back on track. Just do like it can spawn you all the way back there. If you use back on track, you're gonna end up going further backwards than you actually wanted to. So I wouldn't. Now, in certain circumstances, you can use it to teleport forward in the race, but you can't do it in this race. Yeah, and that you just use to teleport forward. God, turn car. Bigfoot's not in this game, and well, I don't know about that. I don't really care for Easter eggs like Bigfoot, even if he was a thing in the game. Also, why didn't I take that shortcut? Retarded. Yeah, but even you, once we get to the highway part of the race, you'll pass all the AIs. Because you're going to be going like a constant, like, well, for me, once your cars are level 320, you're going to go all the way up to like 280 miles an hour when you're cruising at top speed, which is that last part of the race. You're going to go like 256-ish, I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's close. Well, the Bugatti Veyron, the one you're in, my variant cruises at 300 miles an hour. So yours going to 56 is, you know, not that bad either. You also get a trophy for doing this race. Yeah. PlayStation reward. Got turned, not that way, car. For like 30 minutes-ish. Well, my YouTube account I've had since like 2016, but that's because it was new. But streaming, I don't really stream that much. I always upload videos, but of a game no one plays, so. Every now and then I'll get a viewer. Other than that, it's just my friend watching. Yeah. Like what Nate said, it can be sketchy, but say he does get scammed, all he lost was like 20 bucks. I mean, like you should never buy something really valuable off of eBay anyways, so unless it's through someone, yeah. Unless they have a really good eBay rating, you know, for being trustworthy, then probably, but even then. Is what? Oh, that's Haven. Yeah. You should see what she wants while I race. Yeah. Really, there's no reason for you to even be driving, but I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Like, you want... God, you thick Bugatti. Her Pimpmobile. Well, it doesn't matter. Even this AI that passed me, I'll catch up to him in a minute. They did. Just wait. Yeah. It's a highway race, so I'll catch him. Uh, 29. What you're seeing, I'm American, but I'm using kilometers. I'm not using miles per hour on my speed dial. What you're using is miles. I'm using kilometers, and the kilometers is a lot more accurate than miles, so it's also a lot wider in the range it can measure. Well, what do you want to use, miles or kilometers? You just hit pause and then go to like game settings, and you'll see the unit of measure. You're gonna want to go to like imperial, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Hit pause, game settings, unit, and you're gonna want to put it to metric. Put it to metric. I meant options. Options is the same thing as pause in like every game. Put it in game settings, and then you'll see unit. Alright, the fastest speed you can go in this game is 702 kilometers, which is 702 kilometers an hour, which converts to 447 miles an hour. So the fastest speed you can go in the game in any version of vehicle is 447. Or like my fastest vehicle speed recorded in my stats log is 447. I did it in a drag car. And at that point your car just rev limits and you can't go any faster. Yeah, I mean, aside from skill, yeah, that Veyron you're in, once it's maxed out with Nitrocomist and everything, theoretically speaking, you have the best car, really. So how did the AI end down there? What the hell? I look at my phone for 1 second and hit a barrier. Alright, that's one way to do it, game. Hey, got them both. Cool. I'm at 42. But that's the perk, Nate, of this being such a long race, is I could be so far behind them and catch them. God. Yeah. It's also a trophy, so I don't mind either. I don't know my time. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, oh my god. Oh my god. Well, the world record is 24 minutes, and I think mine's like 28 minutes. What? Did it? What the fuck? What? What? What the hell? Why did it restart?
Sweet ride, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
Alright, why we have the chance? I'm gonna stop using this. This carbon edition's so trash. Now I'm gonna go ahead and board it. So that way I can put my parts on a different version of a car.
Make it so fast. So fast to do this.
Well, like I said, this is really technically slower than.
How about we do another night?
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Can we do this one in teleporting to in hard?
Hold on, well, which one is it?
The hyper.
The road to New Orleans? I haven't even done that race. Hold on. We can.
But not hard.
Yeah, you can. As long, just put it on the hardest difficulty you have. Send the invite again. I wasn't able to accept. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
Skip. I couldn't skip.
I do not recommend doing that. As it turns out, driving into a tree is a lot slower. It's four-wheel drive, so it's the fastest hypercar in grass if you have the perks. Of course, you know, shouldn't full power in grass, you'll just spin out, but it's the fastest hypercar off-road. You don't agree with it because you don't know about the muddy perk, so you're not going to agree with it. But when I mean it's the fastest, the hypercar, like, you know, not a rally cross car, not a rally raid, a hypercar with the muddy perk, it is the fastest off-road hypercar you can get. Have you done summits yet? Like, are you doing the summits yet? Did you ever play the first crew? No. Well, the summits it's like PvP but better. You know, you do time trials for races and stuff, and you get exclusive rewards. Like, I have vehicles that you can't buy because I earned them in a summit. Like, no matter how much crew credits you have or money, you can't buy it because you can only unlock it through the summit by getting platinum and everything. That'll take many days of playing. It's gonna be quite a while before you do that. So what I would do is I'd focus. That's a long-term goal. That's nowhere, like, getting that will take. Yeah, I mean, the car is completely shit. Like, it's not a good car at all. I mean, especially since you have the Veyron. Like, it's such a shit car, but it is cool looking, I guess. Pretty much. I mean, repeat what you said, your mic cut out. That's because It's hard to describe. AIs still have to hit the checkpoints, but the AI doesn't know it has to hit the checkpoint. It got knocked off course. It went past the checkpoint, so technically, you're in, it's still in third place because it still hasn't hit the checkpoint. So which makes you able to be in second. It's very weird. Well, it doesn't matter. You get the same amount of cash that I will, so. Hello. This is one of the slower races, so I don't recommend. The next best thing to do is this race is a little too long for my liking, for it being, you know, effective. Well, a 4-minute race. That's how long it took to get 31,000. Which is, if you do Big Land, it's a 2-minute race for 22,000. And then if you have the perks, like doing that race would be more efficient for you than it would for me.
I am 1% away from
We'll do this race. This race will get you 7,000 followers and $53,000.
I only care about the followers. I just want a race. Not just fast to do, but there's challenging so you get followers.
Alright, go ahead and TP to me.
Where are you even?
No clue.
I
I think I'm in Vegas. I'm in Vegas.
now I see. Is it the boat race?
No, just click my name and...
Is it on hard?
Yeah, it's on Ace, the hardest one.
How much do you have?
It's 320, but... Here, we're in... Okay, so this Bugatti, you see it? You can't buy it. You have to earn it through Summit, which is, you know, another, like a private vehicle, you know. It's one of those things you can't buy. This is a good version of the Bugatti. It has a lot of torque, which means it'll accelerate faster than other things. But the Veyron pretty much is the best car still. Yeah, but you're gonna get 53,000, which is a lot more cost effective than or time efficient. That, I mean, you don't spend that much time in the menus, you know, repeating the race every 2 seconds. It's hard to describe. Just this is like one of the better races to do. I love running into AIs at the back of their car.
Here we go. Remember, Trell's counting on us, even if he doesn't know it.
Looks
Oh, I turned too sharp. Actually, I ran into the pedestrian. Then it, like, if you take a left into the off-road, then back on track, you'll be teleported to the bridge. See, hello. Well, this is why I don't play the game as much anymore. I'm only playing it because some of my friends just got it. If nobody got the game recently, then I'd probably have it uninstalled still.
Road trip? People will think we're trying to get out of town.
Yeah, I mean, having any friend with max level cars will pretty much boost you through the whole game. Yeah, but there's only one race. There's only one, like, there's 4 separate races that I could not go in no matter what, which was the beat the boss final races. Those you have to do yourself. So I can only get you so far, but that final race you need to do to unlock the ultimate vehicles, you need to do by yourself. I can't help you in that. Getting good upgrades on your cars is just you grinding on your own time. Like, you just playing the game. Even if you're bored of the game, you just play it anyways, get better parts. Yeah, the main part, if you're in the end game like I am, the main part of the game is summits, but yeah, for you, it's just leveling up your cars, and holy fuck, this car is slippery. It turns way too good. Oh, well, I'm not gonna get demonetized unless nobody watches the stream. It's not like YouTube's gonna check my stream. Ah.
You can't even wrap yourself around a tree in here because the trees are too big. But the turns are tight enough, you're gonna try.
Car, stop. It's turning that good. I'm just like overturning way too much. What? I'm retarded. I keep restarting the event. I didn't back on track. I restarted the event on accident. I'm retarded. I don't know why I keep accidentally doing that. I'm gonna get off. Oh, nah. Well, hold on. I'm gonna put my account settings to offline, and then I'm gonna mute the guy. You there, Nate?
Yeah, I muted him too. Just make sure you hit your button.
Yeah.